Bob.
The police said they'll call as soon as they get any word on Doug's plane. And Mexican authorities have been notified.
Well, let's hope it won't be too long.
You've been through quite a bit tonight.
Certainly not like the ordeal you've been through.
Well, I keep telling myself that I don't have all the facts. I guess that keeps me from going crazy.
Damn, it's so damn frustrating.
Bob, do the Mexican police have any idea when that plane is supposed to land in Acapulco?
Within the next few hours. Listen, I wish I could tell you there's nothing to worry about, but it's senseless to try to reduce the seriousness of this situation.
We don't even know for sure whether Franny and Kim are on that plane.
Oh, stop kidding yourself. You hear what the police had to say. We're dealing with a maniac here, and the woman is no better from what Kevin says. She sounds like she's off the wall like Cummings is.
I just can't understand it. All the time that young man was in this house, why didn't any one of us see what he was really like?
Yeah, that's what I've been asking myself. I worked right next to the guy.
Well, that's one of the problems trying to diagnose a psychotic personality. I mean, he can appear perfectly normal and sane. The frightening thing is that he can make sense out of everything he does.
You mean in his own mind he thought he was right?
Well, he has a twisted rationale that justifies everything he does.
But if he really did do all those terrible things...
What we've got to hope is that the Mexican authorities can control Douglas when he gets off that plane in Acapulco.
Yeah, fat chance of that. Believe me, if he's cornered, he's going to feel like killing both
John,
of them.
shut up now. We've just had enough of that. We've got to think positively. They've got to be all right. Damn it.
Marcia, for heaven's sakes, we're not going to do anything. Why don't you put that gun away before you have an accident?
For your information, I'm not enjoying this any more than you are. I told Douglas not to bring you. You heard me.
But the gun is not necessary.
Neither is this conversation.
Franny, why didn't you listen to me? I warned you not to get involved with Douglas.
All this time, you were afraid of me, thinking I was the enemy. I never meant to hurt you or anyone else.
Then why did you come to my house that night? You were trying to frighten me.
No, I was trying to warn you, and now it's too late.
What's he gonna do with us?
I honestly don't know. And that's the truth. But I strongly advise you to go along with whatever he says.
Sweetheart, she's right. We have to be very careful not to upset Doug. We have to remember that he is a very troubled young man.
Oh, I loved him. I loved him so much.
Okay, well, let's not play any games, Mr. Reyes, all right? Now I'm looking for Sierra Esteban, and you are going to tell me where she is.
You have no right to make any demands, Montgomery, especially when it comes to Sierra.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Craig.
Maybe we need to talk right now.
Sierra Esteban is now Mrs. Antonio Reyes.
Sierra, listen to me.
What are you doing
Did you
here?
hear me? I said Sierra is my wife now. You have no business here.
He is lying. Tell me that's not true. Please, baby.
Go ahead, Sierra. Answer him.
It's true, Craig. Tonio and I were married this afternoon.
As Turns. This portion brought to you today by our Moist Delicious Baking Mixes from Duncan Hines and by Mr. Clean. For a clean so shiny, you have to ask, is it wet or is it dry?
It's a time of cool winds and warm homecomings. When thoughts turn to things homemade, like the home-baked goodness that comes from Duncan Hines butter recipe cakes. Only Duncan Hines has the blend of ingredients that mix with your fresh, creamy butter to make a moist cake so rich and delicious. Every moist, buttery taste says Duncan Hines. A taste you'd travel a long way to come home to. Butter recipe cake from Duncan Hines. It's our moist, delicious way to bake your best.
Our Duncan Hines frostings are so smooth and creamy, everyone takes swipes at us.
Who leaves a shine so shiny you have to ask, is it wet?
No, it's dry.
A shine so shiny you have to ask, is it wet?
Nope, it's dry.
Who leaves a shine without streaking, without rinsing?
So convincing.
Is it wet? Is it dry?
You know the answer, you know the guy.
Mr. Clean's the man.
Mr. Clean is the man behind that shine. Is it wet?
Or is it dry?
When towels feel this soft,
Jump in.
sheets feel this fresh,
Jump.
and there's no cling to most anything.
Jump, jump, jump.
You've got bounce clothes, clothes you can't wait to jump into.
Jump,
Feel the touch.
jump in.
You are the one. You feel so good around me. Jump, 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 jump. You could use this or even this, but bounce is the softener more people use, and they feel like this about their clothes. So soft sweaters, sweet-smelling linens, no cling thing. Jump,
Feel the touch.
Jump in.
bounce for clothes you can't wait to jump into.
Jump, jump, jump.
Sierra, I want you to listen to me. I have some things I have to explain.
My
to
wife
you.
doesn't wish to hear your explanation.
Well, maybe she owes me one,
She
pal.
owes you nothing. She never wants to see you again.
Tonio, wait. I need to talk to him.
But why, my darling? After all you've told me.
Please, just a few minutes. Would you leave us alone just for a minute?
Sierra, I will not let him hurt you again.
He won't. I can handle it. Please. Just a few minutes, please.
Very well. I will be at the bar downstairs if you need me. I am warning you, Montgomery. If you do anything to upset her in any way, you will have me to answer to.
Okay. You get your bag now.
Please. Craig, don't touch me. I'm Tonio's wife now. See?
Why did you do such a stupid thing like that
How
for?
can you ask me
You
that?
don't love him.
Love? Love? I never want to hear that word again. I have something more important with Tonio. Respect. Honesty. And loyalty. All of these things, these qualities that you seem to lack, that you don't understand. How did you find me? Mrs. Walsh, my mother, I'll bet.
No.
Yes, her little spies. Did they come looking
No, it
for
was
me?
not. Lucinda. Bob Hughes saw you at the San Francisco airport. When he told us about it, Lucinda and I together came out here as soon as we could.
I bet. I'll bet you did. Yeah. All these months, I never really understood your relationship with Mrs. Walsh, and I would ask you about it. How could I be so blind? There you were, having an affair right under my nose.
No, that's not true. That's not true. Do you understand?
Don't you ever stop lying.
I know what Lily told you, and she misunderstood what was happening.
Even when Lily told me that. Ah, Craig, I was willing to give you the benefit of the doubt. I was. I went to the hospital to talk to you. And what did I see? You and Mrs. Walsh kissing.
What?
I'm so slow. That's when I finally put it all together.
No, Sierra, listen, you were wrong about Lucinda and me. You're wrong. I was about to explain to you what happened when I passed out.
Craig. Where have I heard that before? About to explain to me. There was always something important that you wanted to tell me, but something would come in the way. There were always excuses.
All right. I should have been upfront with you from the beginning. I know that.
You know, I was willing to forgive you when you told me about Dusty. I was even willing to forgive you when I found out that you knew Mrs. Walsh was my mother. Even though you knew for so many months. But no matter what excuses you make, no matter how many lies you tell me now, I will never, ever be able to forgive you for being Mrs. Walsh's lover.
It was once. One time, I had come back from Montega. Do you understand?
Look, I don't want to hear any more.
Let me explain it to you, please. Please.
I just want to forget that I ever met you.
You don't mean that. You are hurt right now, and you're angry, but you don't mean that.
Craig, I mean it. I mean it with all my heart. It is over, Craig. And I am now Tonio's wife.
I don't want that much because I'm not going to be here that long.
All right, all right, all right. Would you...
Kevin, for what it's worth.
I just came by.
I'm sorry I misjudged you.
Oh, hey, I know why you felt the way you did. I was always under a cloud of suspicion.
Look, there was a time when I wanted to protect him from all of this, but he has a right now to know.
Yeah, I don't agree with you at all, because I think that he should be just kept away from it, because we don't know anything that's going on ourselves.
Lisa is right, John.
No, I agree with John. He should know. But don't you think you should wait until tomorrow morning when he comes home?
Bob, he has a right to know, and he has a right to know tonight. Where is he? Do you know where he is?
He is spending the night with his friend Jeff Murray, and I have the telephone number and the address right here.
Well, thank you very much, Mrs. Hughes. I'm going to drive over there.
Thank you. Do you think it would be okay if I just call police headquarters? Maybe they've been able to pick up their flight path and see how close they are to Acapulco.
Sure, it's a good idea.
Bob, it's going to be a long night. Is there anything in the world I can do for you?
I'm afraid there's nothing any of us can do, Lisa. Except wait. Keep good thoughts.
I can't see anything. There are no lights.
Enjoying the flight?
Doug, the plane!
What? Oh, relax. It's on automatic pilot. I just wanted to come out here and make sure everybody was comfortable. Marsh, why didn't you offer them any food? The refrigerator's fully stocked. We have caviar, smoked salmon,
Douglas, we are not hungry. When are we going to land?
Well, with the weather so clear and no traffic, I'd say about 45 minutes.
You mean that we're in Mexico already?
I think I have a little surprise for you. We're nowhere near Mexico.
Wait a minute. I thought that we were supposed to be going to Acapulco.
Acapulco is nothing compared to the beauty of the place we are headed.
Where are you taking us?
A very special place and very exclusive. Only Marcia and I know it exists.
Well, my world was dull and gray. Hadn't felt the sun in days. Tried new Citrus Hill Select. What a wonderful effect. And my day gets going and my juices get flowing. Citrus Hill Select goes right to the heart. 'Cause the heart is where it's pure. It's my daily sunshine cure. Citrus Hill Select gets your juices flowing. Citrus Hill Select gets your juices flowing.
Dad.
I did the dishes, and I used the energy cycle.
That's what happens when you use the energy cycle.
No more excuses. New improved Cascade fights spots better than ever. Under tough conditions like the energy cycle, other leading brands can leave spots. New Cascade's advanced sheeting action leaves dishes virtually spotless.
Even on the energy cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with new improved Cascade, there's no excuse for spots.
Where have you been? I was worried.
Long day.
Oh, you're home.
Careful, hon. This shirt's got the dirt and smell of 3 states on it.
Care. Who cares?
Whew, what a smell. Right, Buster? Grungy. The shirt's got more than a lot of miles on it. I like this. Something good smelling is just what we need around here. Come on, Tide.
Introducing new Fresh Scent Tide. Tide won't quit on tough dirt or the smell of hard work that comes with it. Heavy-duty dirt or odor, new Fresh Scent Tide keeps going till you know your clothes are clean.
Got a clean shirt?
This shirt's so clean. I'm not gonna let you out of my sight.
New Fresh Scent Tide. On tough dirt and odor, Tide won't quit.
If you weren't so blind, you would see through Barbara's little schemes.
Now, wait a minute. Your imagination is working overtime here. You're giving Barbara power she doesn't have, especially over me.
That is all she is interested in, power. And as for her obvious interest in you, well, you're just too sweet and gullible to see it. But I read her signals loud and clear, and I would no more trust her with you than I would trust her with Tom Hughes.
What does Tom Hughes have to do with this?
Well, from what Lisa's told me, I'm sure that she is the cause of all the problems Tom and Margot are having.
So now you're blaming Barbara for that?
Why not?
You know, this is the first chance we've had to be alone ever since I left Harriet off at the Corbett house, and all I've heard of since then is Barbara, Barbara, Barbara. I'll tell you one thing. Barbara is coming between us, but it's because of you, not me.
Okay. No more. No more.
Still love me?
Of course I do. You still love me.
Yeah. Why don't you come with me and I'll show you just how much. If we ignore them, they'll go away, you know.
I don't think that's going to work.
Stay right here. I'll get rid of whoever it is. Stay there. Harriet.
Hello, Brian.
Didn't come in. Didn't we just say goodnight a few minutes ago?
That's right, we did. Harriet, is there something wrong?
Well, sort of. I'm sorry to disturb you, but
What is
it's
it?
important.
What is it?
Mr. Mitchell called from he's from the health department, and he wants to pay us a surprise visit to inspect the premises. And I think it's probably going to be very soon.
Why are you asking me so many questions?
Lily, John drops me off at your house, okay? Nobody has seen you all night. I come here. You're standing out there with Holden. The guy's got a welt or something on his face, and it's wrong for me to ask what's going on?
He told you it was the branch that hit him. What's the
Okay,
big deal?
but then why are you out here so late?
I didn't want to be at my house all alone tonight, okay?
Okay, why are you so uptight?
Why are you giving me the third degree?
You know, I give up with you. I came here tonight hoping that you'd have calmed down a little bit and you and I could straighten things out. But instead, you're moodier now than you were
I'm
before.
not moody. Your nagging isn't helping me at all, Dusty.
All right. Okay, let's just start over, all right? Feel like maybe going back up to your house, having some hot chocolate and just talking? What do you say? I know how to make you feel a lot better.
Dusty, no, come on. Not here.
What are you talking about, Lily? You never objected to doing that here before.
Look, all that will happen is that the health inspector will poke around a little bit, ask a few questions, and bingo, you'll get your certificate. A piece of cake.
If you say so.
Harriet, wouldn't you like some coffee to warm yourself up?
What a wonderful idea.
Yeah. Oh, Brian, you wouldn't mind making us some coffee, would you?
Mind? No, of course, I wouldn't mind.
Thanks, hon. Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Yes. When I got home, there was a message.
Well, we're all out of instant, and you're the only one who can operate that magic little coffee machine, so I guess you'll get to do the honors.
Well, on second thought, I don't really feel like having any coffee anymore.
Me either.
Well, I do.
Oh. Well, all right.
Harriet, I assure you, you have absolutely nothing to worry about.
Oh, well, it was just that, it was such a surprise to me, you know, and, Mr. Mitchell didn't say anything about date or time.
Well, consider yourself lucky that they gave you any advance notice at all. They usually don't, you know.
That's right. Lucky.
Well, coffee's brewing. Oh, Brian, I completely forgot about the cups and saucers.
Oh.
Would you mind?
Sure.
Okay. Thanks, honey.
Is anybody going to answer that? What is it with you two tonight?
Every. Brian, old chap, nice to see you again.
I love the great taste of Heath, America's original toffee bar.
Rich English toffee covered with real milk chocolate.
For a quick pick-me-up, you can't beat a Heath.
America's original toffee bar.
You can't beat a Heath.
For delicious ice cream, you can't beat a Heath.
We mixed Heath's crunchy toffee tidbits into rich, creamy ice cream. Toffee tidbits go into the chocolate, too.
No other ice cream tastes like it. You can't beat a Heath. Crisco Oil's light taste brings remarkable lightness to stir-frying.
Remarkably light, ooh, delightfully light. Crisco oil's light taste sets the flavor free.
Today's Crisco Oil is remarkably clear, remarkably light, but it's really Crisco's light taste that brings out the true flavor of stir-frying with no greasy taste.
Crisco oil's light taste sets the flavor free.
Now available in the new 64-ounce drip-free bottle.
The special richness of Folgers crystals. Enjoy the same richness in decaffeinated Folgers crystals, made from Folgers mountain-grown coffee. The only decaffeinated with Folgers' rich aroma and those dark, sparkling crystals that burst into Folgers' deep, rich flavor.
That is rich.
Enjoy mountain-grown decaffeinated Folgers crystals.
In the heat of the day.
On The Young and the Restless, the wife
What do you think I'm going to sit and watch you try to steal my husband away from me and not do anything about it?
and the other woman.
The two of you had problems in your marriage long ago, and I'm not going to be responsible for them.
Weekdays.
You're not going anywhere. I have a lot more I want to say to you.
I have a lot I want to say to you, too.
So, Hera, what a pleasure to see you again. So soon.
Yes.
I must say, that was a very quick trip to Europe, Emery.
As it happens, I didn't go. I had a bit of a setback in Chicago, and I had to cancel my plans at the last minute.
Oh, that's too bad.
Well, Emery, we don't want to keep you waiting. I'm sure that you and Harriet want to be alone.
Is that coffee I smell?
Yes, we were just about to have some. Would you care to join us?
Well, only if it's mocha java. I mean, that's the only kind that I drink.
What a coincidence. You know, that's the only kind of coffee that Shannon drinks, too. Well, 2 mocha javas coming right up.
Oh, Brian, wait. I'll help you.
Sure.
You have one hell of a nerve coming here.
I left a message that I was coming. Where else could I go?
I have given you the diamonds. What else do you want?
You know that setback that I referred to?
What about it?
The diamonds, my dear, they are pure paste.
What?
Coffee's ready.
Bob, Dad told me what happened. I can't believe it. He was such a nice guy. Bob, why did he do something like that?
Andy, we don't have all the answers yet, and the police are going to call us as soon as they find out anything.
Yes,
Kevin's
I'm still
trying to
here.
reach them right now.
Hey, listen, I gotta pick up Dustin over at the Walsh's. Why don't you pack a bag? You come over and stay with me until this whole thing is over.
No, Dad, no. I've got to stay here until I know Mom's safe.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Whatever you decide. If you change your mind, let me know, okay? I'll be home in about half an hour. Will you call me if you hear anything?
We will, John.
Good night, pal. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
There's got to be something we can do.
Andy, I'm afraid there isn't.
Why don't you and I go in and turn on the television set? I don't know about you, but I need something to keep my mind off of all of this waiting. I certainly would like some company.
That's a good idea. We'll call you if anything happens.
Okay.
Ellen? No, I better get on home.
Oh.
Ah, that poor kid. Bob, you sure there isn't anything else I can do?
I'm sure, but thanks, Ellen.
Well, then I guess I better get on home. I'll say a prayer that everything is going to be all right.
Thank you.
Well, yeah.
Try and get a little rest.
Okay. Good night.
All right.
All right. Did you get Munson?
Yeah, finally.
What did he say?
Well, it's not good. They haven't been able to track the jet's flight patterns between here and Mexico.
What does that mean?
That Douglas has obviously gone someplace else.
Can you see anything? No, I can't. It's just too dark out. Marcia, for heaven's sakes, where are we? Can't you at least tell us?
Okay, everybody. Marshal, you to plane first with Kim and Franny. I'll put the plane in the hangar and get the helicopter ready for takeoff.
Helicopter?
Yes.
Douglas, where are we?
A private airstrip I had built. From here, it's only a short helicopter ride to our final destination. Ready?
I'm on the couch half asleep when my better half hears about Color Tile's half-price sale. Scares me half to death, yelling, "Half price is a Color Tile." I say, "Give me half a second and I'll get over there." So I come running into Color Tile and find this terrific half-price ceramic floor tile, half-price painted wall coverings, half-price Armstrong sheet vinyl. So I'm halfway home with all my half-price Color Tile. When it hits me, I'm half-dressed.
Half-price sale ends Sunday. Don't miss it.
My wife, Robin, works hard at staying in shape. What seems to come easy for her is great-looking skin. That's why Robin's my #1 Ivory girl.
Healthy-looking skin doesn't just happen. You have to treat it right, and Ivory really helps. I've tried other soaps, but they can leave deodorants or heavy perfumes on you. Ivory cleans gently, naturally. Sure, I eat right and exercise, but when I look in the mirror, I think, Ivory, you're doing okay.
Healthy-looking skin. Ivory can help you have it, too.
Ivory, it's just part of me.
You can tell a lot from body language. This means I'm shy. This means I'm not. And this means I need help.
From my unbeatable bodybuilding system, Prel shampoo and Prel conditioner. Prel fullness, Prel body, Prel nice. The Prel bodybuilding system for unbeatable body and fullness.
Prel shampoo and Prel conditioner. It says you look great. In any language.
This portion of As the World Turns has been brought to you today by Ivory. There's a pure, natural kind of clean when you lather up with Ivory. And by Prel Shampoo and Conditioner, the unbeatable bodybuilding system for hair. We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
The lie, the lust, the brutal betrayal.
Those 4 men raped my daughter.
They didn't do it. The more they paid to hide the truth,
I'll just take half of that $25,000 now.
the closer he came to finding it out. Chris Christopherson, Jane Alexander, Jose Ferrer. Sunday, February 23rd. Blood and Orchids.
This is CBS.
How off is the wedding? Permanently off or temporarily off?
I'm gonna wax that man right out of my woods.
Quincy, today at 4 on Channel 10.
Winning a small claims case isn't as easy as it looks on TV. In Philadelphia, over half the people who win never see a dime. The real people's court could cost you a lot more than you bargained for. I'm Herb Denenberg, and I'll show you why small claims court doesn't always pay. Tonight on Channel 10 News, the more you watch, the more you know.
The most beautiful faces are covered with mud.
You may not know me with my mud mask on, but soon, poof, a glamorous actress with glowing skin and a smile critic they could light up the stage.
Say, who was that masked woman? Mud mask.
I picked up this bulletin about PMS, premenstrual syndrome, from my doctor. And I learned what I can do for real relief. I can take Primusin PMS, clinically proven relief for minor tension, cramps, and bloating. Maximum strength Primusin PMS.
Save 15 to 45% off all Hoover models at John Wanamaker. This Hoover upright is now $69.77. Matching tools just $9.99 now at John Wanamaker.
20 shows that changed TV on Entertainment Tonight.
And now, part 2 of As the World Turns.
I love you. I want you back.
No. I could never trust you again after what happened. I am married to Tonio.
The only reason why you married Tonio was because you were running away from me.
No. I was running to something. I married Tonio because I was running to something, someone who I could trust. Tonio would never lie to me the way you lied to me.
But you don't love Tonio. You are in love with me. Look, you can't deny that, can you, huh? Don't you understand what a mistake that you are making? You're only going to wind up hurting Tonio and yourself.
Oh, no. I would never hurt Tonio.
But you will. Marriage without love is the worst thing that can happen to anyone. Look at your mother. That's why she left your father. She married Jacobo because she wanted some security. Look what happened to her. Do you want to be like that?
You better leave now, Craig.
All right. Okay, baby, but you tell me. We're not right for each other, huh? Huh?
Stop it.
No.
Stop it. You are trying to control me. You're trying to run my life the way Mrs. Walsh did. But I won't let you this time. Because I am in control of my life now. Don't you understand that? Now, will you please leave?
Yes. When you tell me something, yes.
Craig,
You tell me.
please.
You look at me. Now, you tell me that you don't love me, and I'll walk out the door, and I won't come back, but you tell me.
Take your hands off my wife, Montgomery.
No, Craig. Craig, I think you better leave now. Craig?
Okay, yeah. What do you want? I'll tell you. This is not goodbye.
Yes, it is goodbye, Craig.
Fresita. I'm so sorry he had to come here.
So am I. But it hasn't changed anything.
One hot chocolate guaranteed to heal whatever's ailing you. Lily, come on. Relax. Come here, sit down with me.
No, I don't want to sit down, Dusty.
You know, I don't know what it is with you all of a sudden. All I've been hearing from you now for days is that you want to be alone with me. Is that right? And we're here, we're alone now. Why can't I just get you to sit still?
Do you have to ask me? First, my mother leaves me without telling me. Then she makes up a will, leaving half of everything she owns to Sierra.
Lily, your mother could leave 2/3 of everything she owned to Sierra, and you'd still come out of it okay.
Oh,
What's the problem?
Understand.
Well, I'm trying to understand.
Oh, am I taking Meg to dinner?
What? Taking...
Don't get that, please.
Lily, I have to get the door. Could be John. Aren't the servants asleep by now? Hey, Holden, what's going on? How you doing? Oh, come on.
Sorry to come by so late, but I figured you guys would still be up.
Lily? Look who's here.
What do you want, Holden?
Thought you might like to know I changed my plans. I won't be staying tonight at the stables after all. I'm going home. But I'll be here early in the morning, and I'll have everything ready for you by the time you get home from school.
Fine.
You want something to drink, Holden? We're having some hot chocolate. I'll get you one, all right?
Sure.
I'll get it.
Thank you.
It's John.
Hey, listen, I'm sorry to break this up, but there's been some trouble, and I want you to come home with me, okay? Come on, let's go.
What happened?
I'll tell you about it in the car. I'll see you kids later, all right?
Okay. See you, Holden.
Night.
I'll walk you out.
Night.
All right.
See? I told you. Nothing's changed.
It's not true. I felt awful around Dusty. He knew something was wrong.
Why don't you just relax, okay?
I can't.
Yes, you can. I know just how to help.
I will never forgive you for not telling me the truth. I'll hate you for the rest of my life. Yes? Come in. Craig. Well, did you see him? Tonio.
Yeah, I did. Yes, I did.
What about Sierra?
Huh? She was with him. What? She was with him.
Well, what did she... That's wonderful. What did she say for herself?
It's all
What?
over. She married Tonio this afternoon.
What?
I don't know what I like best about Gorton's crunchy fish sticks and fillets. What goes into them, or what doesn't? What goes into them is lots of mild, flaky white fish with a delicious crunch.
That's what I like, Mom.
What doesn't go into them is any preservatives. Absolutely none.
Mom, can I have seconds?
With Gorton's, I really feel good about what they're eating and what they aren't.
Gorton's crunchy fish sticks and fillets. Absolutely no preservatives. And, Mom, no leftovers.
Gorton's fishermen.
Chances are you've spent today doing things for other people.
So, honey, could you remember to pick up my soup?
Don't you deserve something for yourself?
Susan, would you come in here and take a letter, please?
Treat yourself to Mon Chéri, the fine chocolate Europeans treasure most. Mon Chéri, The treasure chest of delicate chocolate and hazelnuts.
Hey, my phone's ringing.
Discover Mon Chéri, the brand of fine chocolate Europeans treasure most. You deserve it.
Now, to unlock the grip of minor arthritis pain comes Icy Hot's new form of temporary relief. Introducing the Stick from Icy Hot. The Stick is so easy to use. It smooths on cool and concentrates heat where you need it most. Ah, Icy Hot. Now, get temporary relief from minor arthritis pain in an easy-to-use form. The Stick, new from Icy Hot. That's relief.
Tupperware has revolutionized food preparation.
Tupperware? Now you're cooking.
No other cookware can offer everything Ultra 21 ovenware does.
Tupperware? Now you're cooking.
A unique material lets you bake at up to 500 degrees, freeze, and even microwave.
Tupperware.
And it's guaranteed for life.
Now you're cooking.
Ultra 21 ovenware, only from Tupperware. Call us. We're in the white pages.
So, how did you two meet originally?
Oh, who remembers? It was so long ago.
Well, no, I think it was at a dinner party in Chicago. Isn't that right, Harriet? About 1962.
Yes, yeah, that was it.
It's amazing how fate brought you back together again, isn't it?
Amazing.
So, Emery, what do you think of what Harriet's done with the Corbin house? Pretty impressive, huh?
Oh, Brian, Emery, you know, I think we should be moving along.
It's getting late.
Oh, well, so soon? Well, I hope we can continue this again sometime. How long do you plan on staying in town, Emery?
Well, I have no definite plans as yet.
Well, I'm sure after Europe, Oakdale is very dull to you.
No. Quite the contrary. I find it fascinating. Besides, why, Harriet has asked me to stay on for a while, and I think I just might take her out.
I'll get your coats. Emery, would you help me with Harriet?
Oh, hey, I'll do that.
No, Brian. Why don't we take this coffee out to the kitchen?
Oh, good.
I want you out of here by tomorrow night. You understand?
I would love to oblige you, my dear, but I am afraid I can't.
Why not?
But I counted on selling those diamonds for a tidy little sum. Now, that's all fallen through, and I am flat broke. I'm going to have to count on your generosity and kindness to...
Emery, I was just telling Harriet that since you're both going to be staying in town for a while, we'd love to have you over for dinner. Not only is Shannon a super cook, but her forte is exotic cuisine.
Well, you don't say.
Yeah.
Thank you. I would enjoy that. Shall we go, my dear, huh?
Good night, Shannon.
Good night.
Good night, Brian.
Good night.
Good night, Brian.
Good night.
Night.
Good night. Good night.
Abiento.
Yeah, for you too.
Quite a charmer, isn't he? Witty, clever, good-looking.
If you like the type.
And exquisite taste. Did you see those cufflinks he was sporting? Probably worth a small fortune.
Probably paste.
What have you got against that guy anyway, huh?
Oh.
Now, where were we headed when Harriet knocked on the door?
Please don't go.
Have to, ma'am. I'll see myself out.
Wait, please. Why'd you stay? I'm here all alone in the house.
You'll feel much better about things in the morning, especially if I leave now. Sweet dreams.
Hello?
Lily, hi. It's me. Were you asleep?
No.
Okay, I just wanted to say I'm sorry for us leaving like that.
It's okay.
All right, you try to relax and get some sleep, okay?
Yeah.
You know, I'm always here for you, Lily. Nothing's changed.
Look, let us not give in to despair, all right? Let's not do that. The only reason that she would have married him that I can possibly imagine is that she was frightened. She felt lost. She will reconsider, and ultimately she'll realize that it's a mistake.
Why don't you face reality? We both lost her.
Oh. I can't really believe that it's even happened.
So why don't you get your head out of your...
I beg your pardon, Craig?
No, I asked you months ago. I begged you months ago to tell her. But no, you had to have it your way. See, none of this would have happened if you had done it my way.
It's my fault.
That's right.
It's all my fault.
She was your daughter, and you should have told her that. Not before you told me and John and everybody else in town what was going on without her knowing.
I thought that you'd given up blaming other people.
I blame you, and I blame me, and I blame the whole town. But there's nothing left for me.
Now, wait a minute. Stop that. The thing isn't over. The ball game is still on. You love her. You want her. You stay here. You convince her. You fight.
Yeah.
If you want her, you fight for her.
Why don't you wake
yes.
up? She married Tonio this afternoon. You hear that? She married him.
I know. Hey, where you
I'm
going?
getting the first plane out of here.
Where
That's where
to?
I'm going. I don't know. I
Where?
really don't care.
Oh, Craig, don't say that. Don't.
I can go.
Don't leave.
Yeah,
no.
yeah. Watch me go.
I don't like that when you talk like that. You're scaring me. You're saying frightening
Do I
things.
scare you, really?
Yeah.
You want to know something?
What?
It scares me, too. Huh? It really does. Goodbye.
Wow, what a party.
Lasagna, what a mess.
Take me to your kitchen.
You'll help do the dishes?
Not with that lemon liquid. Here's something better for this job. Introducing new improved Joy. One little squirt puts the toughest squeeze on dirt. Look, Joy cleans better than your lemon liquid on foods like this.
My brand couldn't cut the dirt.
Joy left its dish shining.
Joy made this sparkle.
Uh-huh. Beautiful table you set.
Thanks to Joy.
New lemon fresh Joy. One little squirt puts the toughest squeeze on dirt.
Look at them potatoes.
Where are they going, Grandma?
Mommy, what's happening to the potatoes?
Introducing the chip that's eating all the potatoes. Pringles Rippled Potato Chips. Every can has more potatoes than before, and every chip rippled thick to bring out the extra hearty, extra delicious taste. So eat the chip that's eating all the potatoes. Pringles Rippled Potato Chips.
I am telling you that I love my pine cleaner.
We challenged Mrs. Rubin to test her pine cleaner against Spick and Span Pine to see which would clean toughest bathtub grime the best. The winner, Spick and Span Pine.
There is no doubt that it is the most effective thing that I have seen.
And it deodorizes and disinfects, too.
I'm more than willing to change to Spick and Span Pine because it's proved to me that it works the best.
Spick and Span Pine. Among leading pines, it's the best for cleaning bathrooms, or our name isn't Spick and Span.
In a perfect world, every stain would be seen and reported. But in the real world, most stains go unreported. Right through the wash and into your dryer, where they could be set for life. But add Biz Bleach to your detergent, and you have a strong second line of defense to catch many unreported stains and remove them before it's too late. In an imperfect world, pin your hopes on this. Unreported stains can't get by Biz.
Craig, no second thoughts this time. I have to believe that you want me.
How could you doubt that? See, I want you so much.
I want you too, Tonio.
Don't be afraid.
I belong to you now, Tonio. Make love to me. Don't be alone.
Oh, Sierra.
It's too late for us. It's too late for us. It's too late for us.
God. What are you thinking about, my darling? It's Montgomery, isn't it? I knew he'd upset you.
No. No, I am all right. Tonio,
What's wrong?
But there's something that you should know.
What, my darling?
I've never been with a man before. Not even with Craig, I promise you, and you must believe me.
I know. I know. You are still mi bonita Sierra. The same girl I grew up with. When I could only dream of this night. Now I have found you again. And now, you are a woman. Untouched. Unspoiled. My woman. Mi esposa. Oh, Sierra. I can't wait another moment to have you.
You going to spend the whole night at the police station?
Yeah, I might as well. I sure can't sleep.
Listen, you call me if anything happens.
Yeah, of course. And, if you should hear from Franny or Kim.
Oh, sure.
Well, thanks.
No. Thank you, Kevin, for your help and your support.
I love Franny as much as you do.
I think maybe you do. Good night.
Good night.
Pop, I just keep hoping any minute that Franny and Kim will just walk through the door.
No, now that's not going to happen.
I know. It just doesn't seem real. This afternoon, I was standing with Kim. I mean, just this afternoon, we were in Dr. Samuel's office. Kim was so excited about tonight, and she was telling me all of her plans.
Hey, she didn't tell me she was going to Dr. Samuel's.
Maybe I wasn't supposed to tell you that.
Why was she saying Samuel's?
That's what she was going to tell you about tonight.
Tell me what? Come on, Lisa. Is Kim ill?
No, Bob. She's pregnant.
You can put away that gun now. There you go. Put it away. I'll get some foul weather gear out in a second. Here.